Hello, welcome to the Dr. Tim Jennings Show, where you can find real answers to life's problems. I'm your host, Dr. Tim Jennings, here with Susan Collenberg.
So you wrote a book called The God-Shaped Heart and How Correctly Understanding God's Love Transforms Your Life. So tell us about the book.
The approach to the book is that I have this premise that God's love has been really misunderstood. And it's been misunderstood because of a single idea that has become orthodox belief across the world, whether people are Christian or non-Christian, it doesn't really matter, but there's an idea that has embedded itself deep in the psyche of humanity that is a corrosive idea, a damaging and destructive idea. And that idea is that God's law functions no different than the types of laws human beings make up. See, when you hear the word law, that word typically is understood to be a system of rules that is somehow overseen by a judicial authority, and punishments are usually inflicted for breaking those rules.
Like going through a red light.
Red light,
Yes.
Traffic law, tax laws. This is how imposed rules. That's how most people think of law. But when I say law of gravity, laws of physics, laws of health, suddenly we realize, wait, that word law has a completely different meaning, and it has nothing to do with imposed rules. It has to do with the protocols upon which reality are built. In truth, God is the creator, the builder of space, time, energy, matter, life itself. His laws are the protocols upon which all reality exists. That's how his laws function. They're the constants. Okay. However, there's an idea that has been deeply embedded into the psyche of Christians, but the whole world as well, even those who reject Christianity. If you start talking to them about their idea of what the Christian God looks like, they will absolutely tell you it's this imperialistic dictator who makes up a system of rules, polices breaching his rules, and sin or breaking his laws, and those laws require him to keep track in some record book, and then he will one day punish those for his record for his law breaking. But Jesus came in order to take the punishment, and God punished him in your stead. And this whole legal mechanistic thing, in my view, is an infection to Christianity. It's not the true Christian gospel. It's not what the Bible actually teaches, but it came about after Constantine converted. And this idea of imperial law became the way the Christian church began to teach God's law. Prior to that, the New Testament church did not function this way. They functioned on the principles of love and beneficence. They would not go to war against Rome. They died as martyrs. They lived communally. But after this imperial law came in, after Constantine, then the Christian church suddenly goes to war at the Crusades, has the Inquisitions, willing to use coercive force. It was willing to dominate and threaten kings with excommunication and control others with coercive measures, because now this corruption is happened, and this is really the big problem both within and outside the church. And that's what the book, The God-Shaped Heart, really exposes, that you really can't have healthy living until you come back to live in harmony with how life is constructed or designed to work.
And so you need to understand those principles and then make decisions based on those principles. So we have those 7 levels.
So let's talk about the 7 levels. Yeah. Yes, the 7 levels of moral decision-making, you'll find they'll break down into 2 groups. One group, and we'll come to that, is the group that sees it through the imposed law model, and the other group sees it through design law. Okay. But the 7 levels, let's go through those.
And go to our website for more resources at timjenningsmd.com. Thanks for joining us.
you.